Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Yvette with Yvette's Junk Journal Shop, and today's video I'm going to share some coffee dyed and natural dyed papers with you. These were not made by me. They are part of a swap that I'm doing with two ladies. Karen Gibson, she has a Facebook group called For the Love of Paper, and I belong to that group, and I reached out within the group and asked if anyone would want to swap handmade items that I make for some coffee dyed, tea dyed, or natural dyed papers. And Karen replied and said yes, she'd love to do that. And then also I have Sherls from Sherls Crafts. Those of you who've watched my channel for a while know that I've used some of her papers in some of my creations, and I just love her natural dyed papers. So I'm going to go through here and show you just what I received in the swap, and then I'll be sending off some handmade items to these ladies. So we kind of had it an open swap, send what you want, and then I'll send an appropriate follow-up swap on my end of handmade items. So Karen sent these pages here, and she does beautiful coffee dyed and tea dyed paper, and I love how it goes muted on the back of the page, and she leaves the edges really roughly. I think she actually cuts the edges on some of these, so that's really cool. And she chose to put these on a little bit thicker paper, so I think what I'm going to do with some of these is they'll become like a inside cover for my signatures, but you could just use them in the journal as they are. And then she also included, I love how these look like wood grain. It's so cool. So really pretty. Thank you, Karen, for swapping with me. I appreciate that, and I will definitely use these in upcoming journals. And then I have this pile here from Sherls, and she included some index cards here. So Sherls does natural dyed. I know she does dandelion and roses and avocado dyed, coffee dyed, all different kinds. And she has flowers in her yard, and then she puts these out and dries them in the sun. So I know that's her process. I'll try to find the video where she shares how she does her dyeing. I know she did a video a while ago. Isn't that pretty? Coffee filters and doilies here. So I will try to find that and link it in the description box. And then Sherls does sell her papers in her shop when it is the season. Don't know if she has any in there currently, but you'll definitely want to keep her in mind if you're looking for beautiful pages. So thank you, Sherls, for swapping with me. I will be getting out my end of the deal here soon. Been working on those items as I can. I'm showing each side because each side of the page can be very different when you do this kind of dyeing. These would be great in a grungy journal. I used some of her pages in my first grungy journal that I made, so I've definitely wanted to be making another one, so I was happy to see these in the mix. Very grungy on here, and even more grungy. I don't know what dye she used on this. Isn't that pretty? I love how it shows just the bits of black. So be watching my channel for upcoming videos where I use these pages. So I already have ideas as I'm flipping through these on all these things in my head are going round and round about what I'd like to create with these. So pretty. Then these I think dandelion, but I'm not sure. She also does onion skins, so I'm not sure here. I love the various shades that she gets. This almost has a little bit of a green undertone to it. And I like the very subtle pattern on these. And it does show through very faintly on the back as well. So be sure to check out Sherls' shop. She's got lots of cool things in there. And her channel. She does videos as well and tutorials. And she has Freebie Fridays, I know, where she does a free digital download on Fridays. So you'll want to check all that out. I know her freebies are available in her Ko-fi shop, so I'll try to link that too. Try to remember to do that at the end here. Such pretty colors here. And I love that she leaves them kind of rough feeling. Drying them in the sun really does the trick. And then she's got some book pages here, dictionary pages that she's dyed. And then I think these are rose petal. So pretty. I love how it's kind of pinks and orange tones. These look great in shabby journals. So I have done some dyeing pages myself, but don't do them very well. So I just love to support other artists. I know I purchased from Sherls in the past, but when I reached out asking anyone that wanted to do the swap and she responded, I was excited. And Karen as well, because I love their work. And she did some ledger paper and lined paper. I love how that's kind of a rusty color there, and it's got some grit to it. So, because we're nearing the end here, go ahead and like this video if you did. Be watching my channel for upcoming videos where I use some of these beautiful pages. And I'm also going to be having a supply video. And a couple Saturdays a month, Dawn from Scrapbook Sage and I are going to be doing live sales. So you'll be wanting to watch the channel for that and kind of get a sneak peek at what's coming into my shop and get a jump start chance at getting those items. So here we have, as I'm putting this back together, the items from Sherls, and then again here, the items that I got from Karen Gibson. So thank you so much, ladies, for swapping with me. I appreciate that. I love everything I got, and be watching for your swap items coming in the mail soon. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.